Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Now, today's a vlog type video, and I'm going to be showcasing my top 10 makeup, like my favorite makeup of, well, not of all time. Could be all time, but my favorite makeup staples, like, how do I say it? My go-tos, my top 10 go-tos for, and that's my dog barking, my top 10 go-tos for makeup. Somebody actually asked me this, and I addressed it. I forgot where I addressed it, but I realized that making a video about it should be pretty fun, right? Okay, so first things first, let's start with the face. Okay, so for the face, I will usually go in very first with the Instant Rewind Age Rewind Corrector Multi-Usage. That's mouthful. By, I forget, Maybelline. I think this is Maybelline. And I apologize for my nails. So this is Maybelline. This is what I go in first. I usually do this with by going in here, sometimes over my eyelid as well. I go over here and here to highlight like the points of my face. I have a get ready with me video, and maybe if I find it, I'll leave it linked up there. So this is the first thing that I use on my face. Now, second thing that I use on my face. Okay, let me just use an earphone as well. Now, the second thing that I use on my face is actually this, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 185. So this is 185. I picked this out with Nikki, my friend. I think I featured this in another video as well. If I can find it, I'll also leave it linked up there. But I go in with this with just a pretty light coverage, like very, very minimal coverage. I will probably use just like, show it here. I will use probably that much. That's not a lot, as you can see. That's literally just a little tiny bit as compared to the 32 ml or the 1.08 fluid ounces that are in this, that is in this pump bottle. So I will go in with that, and I will usually use either my beauty blender or there's a puff that I use sometimes when I go, when I travel, but it's a travel puff basically. So that's the second thing that I go in with. The third thing that I go in with is the Physicians Formula Multicolored Pressed Powder. And I found this actually on the second day that I arrived last year in New York. I realized that I had left my actual face powder here in the Philippines, and I have to hide my nail. And I went to Duane Reade to get an alternative, and this was the thing that I reached for. And so far, it is working very, very well with me. And it's a very light coverage as well. Like it won't give you too much of a cover, but you have to be careful with this. Well, I have to be careful with this because since it is a multicolored pressed powder, as you can see, there's white, there's beige, there's shades of beige, there are shades of cream, there are shades of brown, and so it's you can very easily make a mistake, a color mistake with this powder. But so far for me, it works really well. It mattifies my face, but later on when my face is a little bit oily, like because I mean every powder comes off, right? And so it mattifies my face enough in the beginning, but it also does not like clog my pores, or it doesn't, um, yeah, it doesn't clog my pores. I don't feel that clogged up feeling. It doesn't also make me too matte that it's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Like, because someone who is matte all day doesn't exist. You know, like when your face is super duper dry, you'll still have a little bit of shine from the contrast of the flaky skin, right? So it's not like completely matte. But this one does not, you know, like it still gives me like a healthy kind of radiant glow. So that's why I love it so much. The Physicians Formula multi-pressed, multicolored pressed powder. And it's the same thing with this too. Soft matte is really soft matte when it comes to Fenty Beauty. Shout out to Rihanna for making this. I love it. Now, next, we're still on the area of the face. The next thing that I go in with is the Mario by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in medium dark. I think I've shown this already as well. I'll just leave everything linked up there, you know. I mean, you'll be able to find it, probably in my vlog videos. So, this is the Soft Sculpt Bronzer in medium dark. And usually, I will buy small items, right? Small. If there is a travel size of an item, I will buy that first. But this one I think does not have a travel size, so I had to buy it um, the original size, or the only size, I guess, that it has. I really apologize for my nails. And there. This bronzer goes on, like, it can go here on my eyes, as you can see. It can go here as a sculpting, as it says, like a sculpting bronzer. And I have always used bronzer for my contour. I don't know why, it's just my thing, but I've always used bronzer for my contour. And I love this because, first of all, it's very, very pigmented, so a little goes a long way, but it's also very buildable. It's also very, it's like it's easy to manipulate. It's easy to blend into your face. It's easy to manipulate. It's easy to use on your face, whether it's for contour or for your eyes. So this is a great go-to. Sometimes I just do, like when I'm in the kitchen, I just use this, like only this, and I will go in with this, the creases of my eyes, and that's gonna be it, right? So I love this by Mario, the Soft Sculpt Bronzer. Now, let's move on. Oh wait, before I forget, we're still with the face. Well, everything's for the face, basically, because it's face makeup that we're talking about today. The next thing that I go in with is the Sunny's Face Air Blush Cheek Tint. It is in the shade of Moon. And I love it because it has a little mirror, like that, but it's a cream, and it is very pigmented as well. There we go. And this one I also use sometimes for my eyes. When I want that kind of like dewy look, that fresh face look, I use it for my eyes, but it's actually a cheek tint. So I use it for my eyes, I use it for my cheeks, of course, and sometimes I actually use it for my lips as well. So this can be like, if my purse is very small, if it's tiny, if it's a tiny, tiny purse that I'm bringing, but I don't bring the ridiculously small purses like that. If it's a small purse and I'm really like, um, I don't have that much space, I usually just bring one of these. I have two of these. I have one in kind of like a tangerine color. I think it's biscuit. I think the flavor, the shade is biscuit. But so I have a tangerine, more tangerine one like that, and this one I use almost daily. So yeah. And I love that it's cream because my face is oily. It stays. It does not absorb. Once I put this on, you guys, I put this on early this morning, around at 8 a.m., and I have not put anything on since then. So it's the Sunny's Face Air Blush in Moon. There you go. Okay, next up we go to the eye area. The eye area, this is my favorite, you guys. The Tartist Pro To Go palette. This has been my go-to palette since 2015. I have always had the Tardis Perdigo palette in my bag since 2015. And how can you not have it in your bag when the colors are like this? I can't even, you guys. Like, this is the perfect shade. You have, I don't know if the colors are here, but basically, oh, it's here. You have shades in Drive, Stylin, Boss, Dominate, Crisp, and Hype. And all of these shades you can use on a daily basis. Even Dominate, even this one. You just have to blend it really, really well, you know. And sometimes I can even use it for my lips just to give that like pop. But this palette is the most versatile palette. It's the only palette, dare I say, that you will only need for a neutral day, you know, like office, yeah, office, when you want to go to brunch, when you want to be a little more electric, 1, 2, 3, pop it right there, 1, 2, 3, pop it right there. It's the only palette I ever really need, to be honest. You know, you can even make pink with this. I've tried making pink with this shade because this is a deep plum. Yeah, it's a deep plum reddish hue, and I've made pink by mixing it with this. And so it's the only palette you'll ever need, and this is the only palette that I actually do. You know, it's my go-tos. No wonder why I think Pro to Go. It's one of my favorites. It's a real go-to palette. You won't regret it. Next. By the way, none of this is sponsored. This is just really like my opinion and the things that I've been using over the past years. Next. My favorite eyeliner is actually this. The Careline Graphic Ink Liner. This baby will not come off. I repeat, will not come off in seawater. It will not come off in sweat. It does not come off when it's 100 million degrees in the kitchen. And the kitchen is a pretty sweaty, hot place to be in, you guys. Especially when it's service. Especially when, you know, like you're in a rush. It will not come off. I guarantee you, I can vouch for that. Now, Careline, just like Sunny's here, is a Filipino brand, and I have a couple of Filipino brands here. I'll tell you which ones they are later. But yeah, so it's here in the Philippines. I've been using this baby for so many years now. I forget how many years already. But this is it. This is my go-to, and it's very dark, as you can see. It's very thin. Oh, poked myself a little bit. It's very thin. You can make so many beautiful things with this eyeliner. This is the eyeliner that I use today. It's a little bit glossy. Actually, it is glossy, as you can see. But it's not so glossy that it doesn't look natural. You can still make it look natural. I've done that as well. So the Graphic Ink Liner by Careline. Next, we have the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. I actually don't know if Maybelline still makes this, but I was able to buy a couple of them before I left. So this is like a new, kind of like a newly opened one, even though I bought it a couple of months back. So there, it looks like that. I hope Maybelline still makes them. If not, then I'm going to have to change my eyebrow routine. But yeah, I've been using this for so many years now. And yeah, it's pretty much a go-to because it's so easy to use for me. Like, I can line with it using the flat end, the thin end, and I can do like the strokes with it using the broad end because it looks like this. It has a little like brush type applicator. So it's very easy and it saves you a lot of time. It's all a matter of blending your eyebrows to look like sisters, at the least cousins, removed, you know, cousins twice removed, I don't know. But yeah, similar. So yeah, this one I use for eyebrows. It's my go-to for eyebrows, and I hope Maybelline still makes them because I haven't seen them recently. If not, yeah, I'll have to change my eyebrow routine and the stuff that I use for my eyebrows. Next, we go to the area of the lips. Now, for the lips, this is another thing that's very elusive. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in can. This I have been using for years. Not this exact bottle, but like this shade I have been using for years. When it's on me, it looks neutral. It looks like I don't have lip stuff on, like a lip product on, and I don't know why this is elusive, you guys. I actually bought this on Amazon. I don't know if they're changing the formula and stuff like that, but there are two actually. If I don't have this, then um, I'll use the NYX Liquid Lingerie in Soft Spoken, which is also a matte lip product. But basically, this goes everywhere with me. This, if I only had two things to bring, this would be one of them, because I also can use this for a blush. I can also use this for my eyes. So the soft matte the NYX soft matte lip cream in can, which is right there. Again, I apologize for my nails. The next lip product I'm actually wearing right now, this is the BLK Cosmetics Lip Treatment Oil in Cabana. I only ordered this a couple of weeks ago, but I am so already in love with it. I'm at that phase right now where I'm kind of liking the glossy lips, not overly glossy lips, but like a nice shine to them. And that happened because I realized that in the kitchen when I wear my mask, my lips are really, really dry. But I still don't want to take off my mask in the kitchen because, I mean, it's food, you know? So I like using my mask on in the kitchen while I'm preparing food, just so I'm sure that, I'm not spitting on the food, I'm not breathing on the food or anything like that. So, but I also need my lips hydrated because my lips tend to dry out a lot even though I drink so much water, like an ungodly amount of water every single day. So I decided to try this one out, the BLK Cosmetics Lip Treatment Oil in Cabana. And it's perfect, you guys. I'm wearing it right now, so I can actually swatch it for you right now using the camera as my mirror. So it looks like this. This is an interesting applicator. I've never seen an applicator like this, to be honest. I'm not used to the applicator yet, but as you can see, it goes on very smoothly. Oh, went a little bit overboard there. So it looks like that. And, oh, everything has color in it. So yeah, it looks like that. And for those of you watching who want to use this, just be aware that it is a lip oil. So it will tend to, like, your hair might get stuck on it in the same way that lip gloss normally does if it's windy, right? But so far it's really, really good. Like, my lips absorb this moisture and it leaves on the beautiful color, which looks like a stain. But the stain doesn't look too artificial. So it's not like a glam type of color. This one particularly. It gives me a very, like, a peachy kind of fresh glow that I really, really enjoy. And this, I never thought I'd like a glossy lip, but this has made me change my mind. So I'm putting it's a new inductee in the top 10 list. The BLK Cosmetics Cabana Lip Treatment Oil. Next, we are going to the hair. Now, you might be surprised that I have a hair product because actually, for people who know me, I don't use conditioner. I don't comb my hair. I haven't combed my hair. Well, I have started to comb my hair already, but prior to starting to combing my hair again, there were years that I did not comb my hair and it just falls straight. I would just use shampoo, it would fall as straight as this, and I could easily just finger comb it like that. So I've never had the need per se to use a product on my hair except for shampoo on a daily basis. and except for the usual, like maybe hairspray or like, um, excuse me, whenever I'm styling my hair, basically, products for styling your hair. So nowadays, when I'm in the kitchen, your hair has to be upright. If you work in a kitchen, everyone, shout out to everyone in the culinary industry and the service industry that who needs to put their hair up every day because they need it, you know. Um, I feel your pain. So in the kitchen, you're not allowed to have your hair down. You need your hair up. And I have been, I've been researching and utilizing so many ways of tying my hair. I've never researched so hard on braids ever before because I like wearing my hair down. So I would usually just curl it, and that would be it. I would do braids a little bit, but not like the extensive ones. But now I can do like a Dutch braid here, I can do like braids over there because it's fun, it's fun to do it in the kitchen. And I realized, so this is a tip for you guys in the culinary industry as well, or again, if you need your hair up away from your face during service or during your work hours, braids will hold your hair intact, especially if you have falling hair. If you are prone to falling hair, do braids. They will do wonders for you. They won't fall on the food, on the plate, on the table, on the bed. If you're like in the hospitality service, if you're cleaning, even when you're just cleaning your house and you just want it to be like hair free, because women tend to shed a lot of hair, right? Yeah. So put it up in a braid and it's going to stay in place. Now, the product that I use every time I'm in the kitchen, every time I'm tying my hair, every single time is ta-da, the JVN Complete Instant Recovery Serum. Now, as far as I know, this serum is really for, what do you call this? This serum is really for heat. Is it right? Yes. It's for, yeah. So distribute through damp hair to protect against heat damage. Yeah. So as far as I know, this is really for heat damage. It looks like this. See, I don't know if you can see how deep that is already. I'm dreading the day that there we go. I'm dreading the day that I run out of it already because I don't know if JVN delivers to the Philippines. Hopefully, maybe through Amazon because I know JVN is in Amazon as well. So, or maybe I'll just go there, I'll just go to the United States and buy like another bottle. And so this baby is kind of like, I would say the hair wax or the hair mousse or the hair product from heaven. It's like, how can I describe it? Like, I love it so much. From just the scent itself wants me to, like, the scent itself, it already makes me want to put it on my hair, but the wonders that this does, oh my goodness, like, braiding has been so much better when I started to use this JVN Complete Instant Recovery Serum. What I usually tend to do in the morning is I'd wake up and I won't take a bath with my hair because before I sleep at night, as in right before I sleep at night, I will take a bath and shampoo my hair. So in the morning, just so I don't like shampoo excessively, I won't wash my hair, but I will tie it up in a braid. I won't let it loose. Every time I don't wash my hair, I won't let it loose. But I use the JVN Complete Instant Recovery Hair Serum the way you would use a hair wax or a hair mousse or a hair serum. And it gives me the shine and the softness that fully washed hair has, but it also keeps my braids in place. So I don't know what sorcery is inside this beautiful scented bottle, but freaking shout out to JVN. I never thought that I would be using this. this on an almost daily basis. Right? It's just amazing for me. Like, I love it so much. I want like millions of bottles of this in a row in my bathroom so that I never run out. And it's not just like, I'll probably do a video of that, my top JVN products, just because I love them so much. They work so well with my hair. But yeah, so the JVN Complete Instant Recovery Serum, that is for my hair. And I did tell you guys that I was going to show you the Filipino products from this list of mine. So the first one is the Sunny Space Airbrush Moon Cheek Tint. This is the one. This is Filipino, a Filipino brand. The second one is the BLK Cosmetics Lip Treatment Oil in Cabana. This one. And the third one is the Graph Ink, the Careline Graph Ink liner. So these products, they're available in the Philippines. This is not sponsored. This is just like, I'm just differentiating, or not differentiating, I'm just pointing out the products or highlighting the products which come here from the Philippines, because I am a Filipina, proud Pinay Filipina. So there we go. We have these three things, these three cosmetics. Actually, we have a lot of great cosmetics here in the Philippines. You guys should check it out. So yeah, that's it. I hope this was fun. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. If you would like to receive notifications on my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. And that's it, you guys. Stay happy, stay healthy. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know what else you want to see. Let me know your favorite products, and let's compare and contrast and share like all the good stuff going on. Ciao for now, guys. Bye.